Hey everyone, welcome. Mr. Hancock here. This video here is a really quick video explaining the theme handout. So I want to go into this really quick and so we can clarify, regardless of what class this is, whether it be your song analysis from Comp 1, your short story, poetry, or drama analysis in Comp 2, to a basic literary analysis in World Lit, or anything like that. This will help you understand what we mean by the difference between topic and theme and how to get that theme, okay? So looking here, first off, understand that a topic is not a theme. Sometimes they get confused by some of the best, but so let's put it this way, all right? A topic is usually a word or a phrase, and it does not include opinion, okay? So for instance, let's just say this song or this poem is about love, all right, or losing a loved one. That's a phrase, and it's not an opinion. It's just what the song's about, okay? That's what we're talking about. So if in your short story it says the topic is revenge, what is it? Okay, revenge, there's our topic. We got it. That's all we need for a topic, but that's not the theme, okay? The theme is the main point, the main idea. So first thing we got to do before you go anywhere in your essay is you've got to get your theme first, okay? You cannot move forward with anything else until you have that theme. It is your argument, okay? Becomes your thesis, all right? So let's take a look here. Notice, I want to make this really big for you really fast. Here's the theme handout that you see in Blackboard. And so what I'm going to do is I want to make this really big so you can see this. Whoa, too big. There we go. So you can see this big question. What is the literary work teaching us about this subject, all right? So let's fill in the blank here. What is the literary work? It could be a song, it could be a short story, a poem, a play, heck, a movie. Just what is this piece trying to teach us, all right? And then it says about this subject, all right? I want to say fill in the blank for your topic. Whoop, there we go. All right? So what is this literary work teaching us about blank, the topic? So let's just go back to Unit 1 and say, all right, what is Edgar Allan Poe's The Cask of Amontillado, the literary work, teaching us about, take your pick of your topic, teaching us about revenge? Okay, answer that question. Literally answer that question. The answer to that question, the way I put this here is if you answer that question, you'll have your thesis. It should be an argumentative, arguable, opinion-based statement, all right? But it's not just so much opinion. You put that opinion together by looking at evidence in the text. And so if you have that opinion, you should be able to go back to the text and point out places that gave you that idea, that led you to that conclusion, okay? So in order to get your thesis, you have to answer this question, okay? So like I said, I don't care if it's Comp 1 and you're reading a song analysis, so you're reading song lyrics. What is this song teaching us about blank, okay? Whatever it may be. You have to answer that question. Just imagine that's what your reader is asking you. That's what the reader demands you to tell. And once you tell the reader that, the reader now wants you to prove it by showing them evidence. And that's what the C method we'll talk about in a minute, okay? So anyway, there's that. Now, I also have this down here. It's called the question funnel. Let me just go back on that here. A little bit smaller, a little bit smaller. That's good enough. Okay, here's the question funnel. Now, you can use this if you want, but the reason I give this to everyone is for you to see as an illustration how questions work when you're going into a reading. Never go into a reading blind, just going, I'm going to find out what this is about and somehow come out with an argument. That's not how it works. You want to go in first with questions. You have to go in with an idea. What am I looking for here? Okay, what's this whole story about? And so what you see here with this question funnel is a basic question for the topic, starts with a really big, broad question. But then once you get the answer to that, you can start to ask another question about that answer. And so, all right, this poem is about love. All right, what's it saying about love? All right, here's the situation it's telling us about love. Okay, what is it? And then you can get down to a really specific question. What is this poem teaching us about love or whatever? Okay, so notice it's just like bottlenecking in an hourglass. Okay, so when you got big, broad questions that will keep answering them, and they'll lead you down here to a really specific question where the answer can help you come to the big theme, all right? So that's, excuse me, so that's what we mean with a theme. Your topic is not the theme. You can't go in and say, this story is teaching us about revenge. We know that. Notice, this is not, notice back at the question here, that's not what you're being asked, okay? Is the literary work what, or is A Rose for Emily teaching us about tradition? Yes, it is. That's all. It's a one-word answer. Yes. You can't write an essay on that. That's not what it's asking. You have a what question. What is A Rose for Emily teaching us about tradition? You see? Now you have to give some type of detailed answer that requires evidence and explanation. All right? So that's theme, everybody, okay? So take a look at this handout. Answer that question directly. You cannot go forward with your essay. You cannot go forward with the C method. You cannot go forward with putting this thing into essay format or even outlining it. You have to answer that question first, okay? And if you need help with that, please let me know, all right? Have a good day.